I recently straightened my hair using my silk roller wrap method and reviewed Aveda's Smooth Infusion line. As a result of my tried and true method, I was able to get 10 days of straight styles. As I am about to wash, my ends are still completely straight and the roots are waving up as a result of me sweating in the gym. I attribute the longevity of this style to the way I set it. But now I am ready to wash because my hair is quite heavy and full of buildup from the heat protecting products I used. To begin, I am going to use Carol's daughter Lisa's Elixer Fortifying Scalp Spray to exfoliate dead cells and loosen buildup. This spray is great if you have itchy scalp or need something to refresh your scalp while wearing protective styles or before starting your wash day process. It has cedar leaf to soothe itchiness, rosemary oil to strengthen, and camphor oil to stimulate blood circulation. I typically don't use products that are specifically for scalp health because they often contain peppermint or tea tree, things that tingle profusely if you don't have a pH imbalance or itchy scalp. My scalp naturally secretes oil over the days, that's why I don't apply anything to it. However, I had to try this one because it has a lot of hydrolyzed proteins and other things that I love, and it did not contain the super tingly ingredients that I don't. The spray has a cool, refreshing feel as it goes on the scalp, and for lack of any better way to describe this, I immediately felt the follicles in my scalp open up, like some kind of release. After covering my scalp, I am going to massage it in and then rinse with lukewarm water after 5 minutes. Next, I am going to clarify with Ouidad Superfruit Renewal Cream Shampoo. After having heat-protecting products in your hair for a stint of time, almost all of which contain silicones, you will likely need a clarifying shampoo to remove the layer of products and open the cuticle for cleansing. Contrary to popular belief, all clarifying shampoos are not sulfate shampoos. In fact, many are sulfate-free. The active ingredient in some clarifying shampoos is lauryl sulfate, an acid-based surfactant that cuts through buildup. However, there are non-sulfate anionic ingredients that can be used in a formula that cut through the buildup but don't strip hair. This Ouidad one I am using has sodium lauryl sarcosinate, a non-sulfate clarifying active ingredient. This one also has an antioxidant-rich blend of concentrated whole superfruit acids for rejuvenation and banana extract for replenishing moisture. I love how this clarifying shampoo has a smooth, rich lather with just a small amount, and it smells amazing. After 2 rounds with the Superfruit cleanser, I am going to shampoo 1 time with Ouidad Ultra Nourishing Cleansing Oil because it has the CR4 complex that Ouidad infuses into all of their curl recovery products. It has silk proteins and coconut oil to help repair and add moisture. It also has a ton of fatty acids that rebuild hair, especially after heat styling. After using a sulfate-free clarifying shampoo, you can continue on, but I love how this shampoo is super hydrating and I can feel it making my hair softer with lightweight moisture, so I like to follow up clarifying with this. And for deep conditioning repair treatment, I am using Ouidad Curl Recovery Meltdown Extreme Repair Mask. It's got Ouidad's proprietary CR4 repair complex like the cleansing oil in a concentrated formula that works to restore the hair's protective layer, the lipid barrier, and restore elasticity, which is responsible for how much your hair can stretch without breaking. This treatment classifies as a deep conditioner and elasticity treatment in one. What I love most about it is that you don't need much because it's got a concentrated pudding texture that has detangling agents that help it glide through hair easily. I also like that it is blended with the right mix of hydrating ingredients, proteins, and emollients that repair without making hair stiff as some straight protein treatments can do. Elasticity treatments are crucial to keeping curls healthy, especially after heat styling. After the hair is stretched and locked in with the use of heat-protecting products, your hair hasn't gotten any moisture in the hair shaft because it's been sealed off with the cones and the heat-protecting products. So, if you are a person that refreshes often with water-oil blends or other products, you don't get that during straight styling. So after you've clarified and hydrated with shampoos, a treatment that restores elasticity is going to help you have a balanced bounce back. These can be used weekly if you are repairing or just once a month for healthy maintenance. I am covering with a plastic cap and using my Thermal Hair Care Hot Head Deep Conditioning Cap for about 15 additional minutes, then rinsing with cool water. Now I am going to style with my favorite trio, starting with ApHogee, Keratin, and Green Tea Restructurizer to give me a layer of repairing protection. If your hair is protein sensitive, meaning you think your hair is too stiff after using protein, skip the protein-rich leave-ins after your elasticity treatment. However, coming off a straight style, you'll probably need the blend of emollients and hydrolyzed proteins to fully rebuild the hair. Next, I am using Mixed Chicks Leave-In Conditioner, which is formulated to be a leave-in and curly styler. I love this one because it stands alone. I don't have to add gel for hold or butter for moisture. It has a blend of hydrolyzed proteins, nourishing oils and extracts, and collagen, which helps tremendously with definition and frizz control in the days after styling. I get about 5 good days of wash and go greatness with this before I have to bun it up. So for me, it's a win. I let my leave-in set for about 30 to 40 minutes before diffusing, depending on the temperature of my house. It allows the product to help shape the hair and it prevents frizzing. Before I start diffusing, I am applying Chi Deep Brilliance Reflect Oil to give my hair another layer of moisture and protection. I like that the formula is lightweight and has a very pleasant smell. I also like that it leaves a nice, soft, glossy finish. There are lots of silk oils out there. This just happens to be my favorite. Now I am going to finish up with my Ion Anti-Frizz Ionic Blow Dryer. I purposely chose this dryer because of the diffuser. It has long fingers with air vents at the ends. It helps the airflow be more even and make it through all of my dense hair. The bowl shape of diffusers slows the speed at which the heat hits your hair, so it dries it in a more gentle way that limits frizzing. The finger size and placement in the bowl determines the direction or path of the airflow. Ones with short fingers without holes are going to push air straight through. Ones with holes and longer fingers are going to create a more circular air path. It depends on your hair which will be better for you. You will probably have to try a few to see which your hair prefers. I am using my dryer on high heat, low speed, and will finish off with the cool shot. I lean forward into the sides so that the hair dries with lift from the root. It takes me about 15 minutes to fully dry from this point. I will sleep in the pineapple on a satin pillowcase to maintain my wash and go throughout the week. I will be using the Ouidad Meltdown Recovery Mask again next wash day to make sure everything is completely back on track. But I am very pleased with my current moisture levels and the feel of my wavy curls. And I am loving this first day, haven't even picked it out yet, volume that I have going on right now. You can find more information on elasticity treatments and see a range of straightening methods for different textures, along with links to everything used in this tutorial in the About section below or by visiting MoKnowsHair.com.